Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking to you today about my Friday favorites. I have quite a bit of products. There's a bit of mixture in here and I wanted to share them with you because I tend to always gravitate more to beauty related products, and sometimes I like to mix it up, with some hair, some body care, some, miscellaneous general stuff. So the first favorite I'm going to show you is a drink that I've been loving. It's from Freshly Squeezed. So I get this at the mall all the time. So you're probably thinking, oh my god, it looks gross. It's actually carrots, ginger, and apple. That's all it is. So what they do is in front of you, they take the fresh vegetables and fruit and they put it through a juicer and ta-da, that's what it looks like. So my favorite has been carrots, ginger, and apple. The combination of those three veggies and fruits have been just the best taste ever for on my taste buds. It's also a good source of energy if you guys are feeling a little bit down or you kind of need to pick me up. Between the carrots, the ginger, and the apple, they do provide a good source of energy. And if you don't want to go for a coffee, a sweet iced coffee, and you're not feeling an iced tea, this is another great alternative because it's a little more healthier than that. So freshly squeezed juice, it's in a juicer. They crush it in a juicer. That has been one of my favorites this week that I've been loving. I've had it more than twice this week and I just can't get enough. Like, I will personally go to the mall just to get that drink. That's just how I've been. Moving along. So what am I wearing on my nails this week? I'm wearing this gorgeous turquoisey color. This is from Sinful Colors. This is in the shade Nice Stems. Nice Stems? Yes, Nice Stems. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that is what's on my nails this week, and I've been really enjoying it. I don't tend to use a lot of blues or greens on my nails. I do have a few greens that I do enjoy. This is one of them. It is very, very pretty. Reminds me of like the clear aqua water down south in the Caribbean. So that is what drew me to this the most. So gorgeous. 2 coats. It does apply very well, so I really was impressed with that. And they're very inexpensive for Sinful Colors. I think I got mine for $1.99 at Target. So Sinful Colors nail polish line is definitely a good brand to go for when you are on a budget. So that's what I've been wearing this week, is this Nice Stems shade. So for face, I have been using quite a few products actually, and I will show you them right now. So the first thing, I have been wearing my CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation. I know it's really hot outside, so I don't wear this every day, but it looks like that. It's a thicker consistency, but when you apply it, it blends into the skin very nicely. So it doesn't even look like you have foundation on, but there is coverage to it. So it does cover your blemishes, and your discoloration if you have any redness or that kind of stuff. It kind of evens out your skin tone without feeling like you have a full cake face on, which is what I like about this. So the CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation I have been wearing this week. When I'm not wearing the Clean Whipped Cream Foundation, I have been just wearing powder, and I've been wearing my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45. And you're probably thinking, oh my god, that is like so dark for you. What the hell are you doing, woman? Well, I'm wearing it right now on its own with a little blush, and this is basically my substitution for a bronzer. If you guys can see, it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, so I use it to warm up my face. I know my lighting is not the greatest today, but I do use it to warm up my entire face to kind of give me some color since my body's a bit darker right now than my face. I do wear sunscreen on my face, so that's why it doesn't get tanned. Sorry, I'm not meaning to blind you guys. So I have been using the powder foundation when I'm not using a cream foundation, and I find that the powder foundation is very nice for those days where it's really humid and hot and you don't want to be an oily mess. The only thing I suggest is be very careful when you use this powder foundation, because if you put too much, it does look cakey. So try to minimize the amount of times you reapply. If you do reapply, I would suggest you dab out your T-zone area where the oils are collecting first, and then, put a very minimal reapplication of this powder. But make sure you always dab out your oils first so that you don't come out with this cakey look that looks just not attractive at all. Just believe me. I've seen it. It's horrible. I feel sorry for those girls who don't know, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys now. So that's the trick with this particular powder. And this powder lasts me a long time. Like, I've had this powder for 2 years now, and I'm still working through it, and I use it pretty much every day. If I'm wearing a BB cream, I usually use this as my bronzer. If I'm wearing like a foundation, sometimes I'll use this as my bronzer, but most of the time I use this on its own but I still use it 95% of the time. So it did last me quite a while, throughout 2 years almost. It'll be, I think it's a year and a half, or a little bit more than a year and a half. And I'm still, like, I hit pan, but I still have quite a bit that I have to work through. So definitely worth the price for one of these compacts. Next up, on my face, I use under my eyes to set my under eye concealer, or my T-zone area, is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is actually in the shade Sandstorm, and I don't usually, like, this is pretty light for me. But I did buy this for a Halloween tutorial, for a Halloween look that I did last year, and I ended up keeping it because even though, like, it looks really light, when you apply it on your skin, it actually blends out very nicely, so you don't even look that light anymore. So I've been using this under my eyes mostly, but also my T-zone if I get a little bit too oily and I need it to control it. The Stay Matte by Rimmel is really good. So if you're looking for an affordable powder, this one is definitely a good option. I think it's like under $6 at Walmart, so definitely a great option there. Been loving that. And to be honest, I never thought I was going to like this, but after I bought it and I used it, and then I ended up mixing it in with my regular makeup, I was like, not too bad. I was pretty impressed for a drugstore brand. Okay, so for my cheeks, I've been wearing this week MAC's Pink Swoon. I absolutely love this shade. That's what it looks like. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, so don't be scared of what it looks like in the pan, because in the pan it looks like, wow, that's freaking bright. But as you can see, you can barely see it on my skin when I swatch it, but when you tap your brush into it, it takes a while to build it up. So just, you know, don't be afraid to put your brush in there and apply it. Can you guys see that beautiful pinkish blush look there? That's what this gives. So don't be scared when you see it at the store and it looks like this. Always make sure you swatch it first, because it may look really bright in the pan, but it definitely gives a really great flush to your cheeks, and that's what I've been using today. I actually picked this one up at one of the MAC sales for $12. It was for half price, so I got lucky with that. But normally I think these run for about 24 bucks retail, regular retail. But been loving the Pink Swoon from MAC. Okay, so my eyes, I have been keeping it simple. I did not include any eyeshadows in this favorites because I've been pretty much dibbling around everything, and nothing that really caught my eye that I really loved. But to use a base, I have been constantly going back to my Essence I Heart Stage primer. So this was like under $3 at the drugstore. It's basically an eye primer. You apply it to your eyelid. It comes in one shade. You rub it in. It cancels out any discoloration, fills in any fine lines in your eye, and then there's your base. You can apply your shadows, whatever it is that you're going to use that day. Very affordable, under $3. When I first bought this, I wasn't really fond of it because I just found that, like, when you compare these to a very high-end primer, this particular primer doesn't last as long as a high-end primer. But this week I haven't really kept my makeup on that long for me to notice the primer underneath breaking down. So if you're going to wear your makeup very minimally during the day, then this is a great option. You can basically put it on in the morning, and then let's say you come home early in the afternoon, it's great to take it off then. I wouldn't say this is a great primer for a 12-hour wear. Definitely not that kind of primer. But if you're going to just be wearing makeup a short period of time, then this is a great option. Okay, so brows, all I've been wearing this week has been my Anastasia Dip Brow. I have not used my pencil this week. I normally go towards my pencil because it's quicker. This week, I wanted to change it up. I wanted bolder brows, so I went for my Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm in the shade Chocolate, and that's what it looks like on my eyes because that's what I'm wearing in my brows today. So very bold look. You don't need to use a lot of it. You get a lot of product for what you pay for. I think it's worth it, especially if you are the type of girl to wear a very neutral eye and you really want to shape your brows out. This is a great option. And I only use an e.l.f. brush to apply it. I don't use the Anastasia brush. I have a $3 e.l.f. brush that does the same thing. So you definitely can work with what you got. But love that. The Anastasia is also waterproof as well. And it's sweat-proof. So like if it's really hot out, it's not going to, you know, transfer onto your face, which is what I like as well. Lips, I have been wearing 2 different lips. The one I'm wearing today is actually a mix of a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss, but I'm not showing you all of them. The lipstick that I'm wearing is MAC's Faux, F-A-U-X. That's what it looks like. It's a gorgeous nude pink, And I was inspired to wear this because I saw the wonderful, gorgeous Kylie Jenner wearing this lip, and I just had to. Like, come on. Like, she rocked it really well, and I was like, I wonder if I can pull that off. So she used MAC's Whirl Lip Liner, which I'm wearing today. She put faux on as a lipstick, and that was her look. I kind of amped it up a bit for myself. I have the Whirl Lip Liner on. I have the faux lipstick on top, and then to give myself a bit of gloss, because this is a satin, but it looked a little bit drying on my lips. I don't know why. I also put Whitening Lightning's Buttercream lip gloss on, just to kind of give it a bit more of a juicier look, I guess you could say. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. But I have been really enjoying faux. That's what it looks like. They're very wearable, neutral, everyday color that you can wear every day that, you know, you don't have to think about or worry about. So I've been loving that one, and this is going to be great for the fall as well. The other lipstick I was wearing this week is the Maybelline Color Vivids in the shade Pink Pop. This is, I call this a Nicole Guerrero lipstick because she always wore this lipstick last year, I think it was. It's this bright, gorgeous pink, Barbie pink color. I actually was wearing this yesterday. I have a picture on my Instagram of me wearing this. So if you guys want to check out my Instagram for, you know, mini product reviews, nail swatches, you know, day-to-day face looks, definitely check out my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram address is linked on the, is mentioned down below in the down bar, so you can check that out. So that is Pink Pop. Really enjoy it. And you know what? Maybelline Color Vivids are very good. I really enjoy them. They are very affordable. They are very moisturizing on the lips. They're very bright. You can get a pop of color just by one swipe. So love that. I have 3 more products, guys, and then we're good. So the next one I want to put in this favorites is my Afterbite pen. Like, it's summertime, probably outside in the backyard, at the beach, at friend's house, doing barbecues, and you get bitten by a spider, you get bitten by a mosquito, you get bitten by something out there that God knows what it is, and you get like an itch, you start scratching. I love the Afterbite pen. This thing has saved me so many times. I'm allergic to mosquito bites. Like, I swell up, like, the mosquito may bite me less than like a pin size amount, but I will swell up to half the size of my arm. That's how bad it is. This stuff works wonders. It's like I carry this everywhere with me because I cannot live without it. I got bitten at work even by an unknown insect. I think it was like a baby spider. I swear my leg was dying. I was itching constantly. I put this on there and it soothed it to the point where the swelling went down right away, and I was fine. So Afterbite, especially if you have kids, is really good to carry in your purse for emergency purposes. So love my Afterbite pen. There's actually quite a bit in here still, and I mean, I've had this since last year, the end of last year, because I replenished it at the end of last year thinking I was gonna need it close to the tail end of the fall, well, summer fall time, but I really love that. Okay, so I have my Lush Sea Spray as a favorite as well. Love this. It provides great beachy wave curls. I've actually put this in my hair. It's got mousse in it right now as well, but this is also incorporated in my hair right now as well to you know, keep the curl and the wave going on. Love this. $12 a bottle at Lush. I really think it's worth it. I know I see Bumble and Bumble has Sea Spray as well, but their Sea Spray is a smaller bottle and it's $30. You get this one, which is a little bit bigger than that bottle, and it's $12. So it's definitely more affordable than other sea spray, beachy sprays that I've seen. So definitely worth a shot to try out if you guys haven't. I don't think, let's see here. It says it's vegan, so that's a good sign. Our seawater and sea salt spritz holds hair in place while adding texture, shine, and a beautiful neroli oil perfume. It does smell good. I really do enjoy it. It reminds me of the beach, so really have been loving that. And this is what gets me through the summer when I'm not using a lot of hair tools. I'm always just spraying this in my hair and letting my hair natural dry. So my last favorite is my sunscreen for my hair. And if you're probably wondering, oh my god, did she say sunscreen for her hair? Yes, I did. This is by Nacc Scalp Treatment SPF 15 Sunscreen for fine hair. I do have somewhat fine hair, I guess you could say. It does have SPF 15 on there. So basically what I do is, it's a mousse. It comes out in a pump form. I rub it through my hands and then massage it through my scalp all around my head if I know I'm going to be outside in the sun for a long period of time. So if I'm going to the beach, I'm going to the park, I'm going to a picnic, whatever the case is, I'm always putting this in my hair just to kind of help as a sunscreen protector to my scalp and my head. But this is great because, you know, if you don't have a hat and you need something to protect your head, this is a great option as well for you ladies out there. And you guys out there as well. So been loving that. This is actually a travel size. I got this from Winners like a long time ago, and this has lasted me pretty much every summer because I don't use this whole bottle up every single summer. So like the size lasted me for 2 years already. So I'm really impressed with that. Once I run out, I definitely will consider repurchasing this in full size just so that I have it for the summertime. So I've been loving that. That was it. That was my weekly favorites, my Friday favorites. I know there was a lot. Last week I didn't have as much. This week I had a whole ton because I was playing a little bit more with my makeup. But you know, let me know what you guys have been enjoying in the comments down below. And you know, if you have any questions on any of the products that I've shown you here today, please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And please make sure that you share this video with your friends and you subscribe to my channel. I love all my subscribers. I have a small tiny giveaway planned in the near future. I am just trying to figure out some last minute details, and you will definitely see that coming up. Other than that, I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend and the gorgeous weather, because we're having good weather so far today and the next couple days. And we will see you in my next video. Bye, everybody. Mwah.